9 on your side starts now.
Now at 11, from Washington to the Queen City.
Hello, Cincinnati.
President Trump makes a campaign stop right here in Cincinnati.
Good. It's great to be back in the state that I love. I love this state.
The fight for your vote in 2020.
I can't think of him doing any better than what he did tonight.
And protests right outside tonight's rally.
Say it loud. Say it clear. Immigrants are welcome here.
9 on your side at 11 starts now. Right now at 11, President Donald Trump makes his case for re-election right here in Cincinnati.
The president just wrapped up a Keep America Great rally with Vice President Mike Pence. Thousands packed U.S. Bank Arena. President Donald Trump calling this a record crowd. He criticized Democrats right off the bat.
No one has paid a higher price for the far left's destructive agenda than Americans living in our nation's inner cities. They have paid a dear price. You see what's happening?
The president just tweeted about the rally saying, "Thank you, Cincinnati, Ohio. Together, we are going to keep America great."
Not everyone is happy the president came to town. We did see protests outside the rally and some inside as well. One of them turned violent.
Police say Dallas Frazier punched Michael Alter after getting out of that pickup truck. Alter was there to protest against the president. He told us pro-Trump protesters were on one side of Broadway and the anti-Trump protesters on the other. According to court documents, Frazier said, quote, "You want some?" and then hit Alter repeatedly. Alter was treated at the emergency room, we are told. Frazier is facing assault charges tonight. Police say this is the only incident like this that they are aware of.
We do have live team coverage of the president's visit. We start with Kristen Swilley, who was inside U.S. Bank Arena for tonight's rally. Kristen.
Yeah, good evening, Tanya. President Trump took direct aim at some of his Democratic rivals and touted a lot of his accomplishments while some of his supporters tangled with protesters. Thousands packed U.S. Bank Arena, another stop on the Trump-Pence re-election campaign.
What we've done, no other administration in the first 2.5 years in history has done.
But not everyone was on board. There were two short-lived outbursts quickly quelled by the crowd and drowned out by the cheers of a base loudly declaring its support.
It's been 2.5 years of promises made and promises kept.
More military funding, tougher borders, and a stronger economy were just some of the promises tonight.
Our stride is back and our stand is clear. We are finally putting America first.
And the president didn't hold back when it came to his rivals for the White House.
While Republicans are working every day to build up our country, the rage-filled Democrat Party is trying to tear America apart.
President Trump says his plans for bringing back factory jobs and lifting regulations on businesses will boost the economy and directly benefit Ohioans.
We will keep America great. Thank you, Ohio. Thank you.
Now, U.S. Bank Arena holds a little bit more than 17,000 people, and nearly every seat was filled tonight. Reporting live at U.S. Bank Arena, Kristen Spilley, 9 on your side.
All right, Kristen, thank you. And our team spoke with President Trump's supporters as they left tonight's rally. Here's what they had to say.
I liked every single thing he said, and Pence as well. They were outstanding. I couldn't ask for better. I was so proud of him.
His speech was awesome, and it makes me proud to be an American.
I feel unbelievable. I feel like there's just so much love in the air, love for the country, love for just being American.
Other supporters we spoke with cited the economy, relations with Israel, and his plans for health care as reasons they support the president.
While supporters packed the arena, protesters packed the streets.
When repro rights are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back. When gay rights are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back.
9 on your side's Marielle Carbone picks up our team coverage with the message from those demonstrations tonight.
Well, it was a long day for people who attended the rally. People literally waiting hours in line, but it wasn't all just supporters here. The lines long as supporters from near and far waited to see President Donald Trump. But just a few blocks away, this.
Say it loud, say it clear. Immigrants are welcome here.
protesters denouncing the president.
There are some people who resent the fact that he is disrespectful to the office of the presidency of the United States of America. That in and of itself is shameful.
This protest led by local and state Democratic leaders like Hamilton County Clerk of Courts Aftab Hirval and State Representative Catherine Ingram.
There's no doubt that President Trump uses irresponsible, divisive, insensitive, and often racially motivated rhetoric.
When people of color are under attack, what do we do?
The group wanting to stand up to what they call Trump's disastrous policy.
No ban, no wall.
Like immigration reform, the economy, and addressing poverty.
I'm confident our ideas are better than his.
And hoping the protest helps to define the debate heading into the campaign season.
And it's important for us to set a tone about what we need to hear, how we need to move forward.
And that protest, it was just one of several that happened in the downtown area today. Reporting from U.S. Bank Arena, Marielle Carbone, 9 on your side.
You know, when you have Air Force One, it just doesn't take long to get back to Washington. Folks, this is video of President Trump returning to Joint Base Andrews. Just arrived into our newsroom moments ago. His next campaign rally is scheduled for August 15th in Manchester, New Hampshire.
If you missed President Trump's rally and want to watch it, well, we have you covered. You can find the president's entire speech on platforms like Roku and Amazon's Fire TV, along with WCPO.com and our YouTube channel. Happening now, an accident on I-71-75 South to talk about here. Snarls traffic going into Kentucky. All the lanes are now reopened, but this was the scene just a few moments ago when just one lane was open. It's not clear if anyone was injured.
Right now, the man accused of killing 4 family members in Westchester could return to the tri-state at any minute. Officers arrested Gurpreet Singh in Connecticut last month. He was released to Ohio officials earlier today. And Singh is facing 4 charges, that is, of aggravated murder. Prosecutors say he used a handgun to kill his wife, her parents, and her visiting aunt back in April.
Time to take a look at your 9 first warning weather. As we do that, we've had a little bit of shower activity, some showers and storms around here tonight, but very isolated. Some folks got hit pretty hard, like up in Mason. In fact, I've got my camera up there by Kings Island. Some temperatures showing across the tri-state now. 70 degrees in Mason, 73 in Florence. You'll see the 70s pretty much across the area. Generally fair to clear skies all across the tri-state. We may, in fact, see a little bit of fog in the morning. 76 in Cincinnati right now. Temperatures are going to drop into the middle to upper 60s out the door. There will be some partly cloudy skies through the day, and we continue with that very slight and spotty chance of a shower into the afternoon. I'm back to talk about your weekend forecast in a couple of minutes.
I think it's going to bring a lot of jobs, a lot of opportunity, and improve a lot of historical buildings.
Noon 11 staking a claim in the West End. Business owners in the Brighton community are hoping FC Cincinnati will bring more jobs and opportunity to the area.
The community is nestled near Central Parkway and Bank Street. You can see the location here on the map. That's about 1 mile from where FC Cincinnati is currently building their new stadium. 9
on your side's Jake Ryle shows us the impact that could soon be felt by businesses in that area.
From boarded up windows to a full-scale development, business owners here in the West End say they're hopeful with FC Cincinnati moving in that there'll be a brighter future for the Brighton community. Inside Arts on the Ave.
This is going to be more for the shake.
Byron Thomas Jr. hoping to shake things up. Surrounded by art, the driving force for the Brighton Arts District.
A lot of businesses over here. It's a lot of great people, great artists.
FC Cincinnati will be building their stadium about a mile away.
I definitely want the area to thrive, just so people can see that the potential that's what's over here and the what's already established.
The area has its roots in history, and it's branching out.
Definitely.
Alex Taylor is the CEO for visual media company Oval Room Group.
We've had a lot of growth going on here, even in the last 18 months, 2 years. But I think the FC Stadium is going to bring a lot of people down here.
His company has already staked a claim.
We've kind of been a pioneer in this area, and hoping to see a lot of the people follow the trend to come into the market, capitalize on the energy that FC will bring.
And he's hoping for a palette of diversity for any business owners who will listen.
It's kind of one of those things, if you could just get them in the door, they'd understand the potential of these buildings.
He says developers are already planning office space and entertainment areas. A masterpiece waiting to be built.
Still thriving and just add to that.
In the West End.
Make it beautiful. Brighten up Brighton.
Jake Ryle, 9 on your side.
Coming up, inferno in the sky. A gas line explosion in Kentucky turns deadly. The new information about the investigation just coming into our newsroom.
And Katy Perry needs to pay up the amount of money she's ordered to pay after a jury convicted her of copying another person's song.
And still ahead, new month, new deals. Consumer reporter John Matarese on your side with the items to buy during August so you don't waste your money.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight. 9 on your side at 11 is back right after the break.